except for the European Championships, which was just wrested away from them from the Swedes. But that said, I will never, ever bet against Anders Mol until he's probably about 50 years old.
And we are underway. The team in blue on the right of the screen is indeed Anders Mol and Christian Sorum. From Mol saying, you want to serve me off the bat, then you may well pay the price. De Groot picked up by Sorum. And he goes right back the other where De Groot used to be.
2019, when the Beach Volley Vikings, as they're known, when they were establishing themselves as the best team on the planet, and honestly, a historic, a lot of these wrinkles, like those fast plays in transition, that it's been so fun to watch them not just be settling with the best team in the world, they're going for the best of all time, and Anders Mol, my goodness. This shift, he goes way outside the body, last second move into the end.
Big lead for Norway, already to start this one. Slightly dodgy start for the Dutch, but there's a long way to go in this one. And a great effort by De Groot, sent over. Here's a chance for Christian Sorum. Oh, De Groot again gets there. And then he gets the point. Huge point for the team in red.
It's a vanishing low percentage of players.
Serving right from the middle of the court. I love that. Give you all kinds of options. And the block is there. Anders Mol is just absolutely on fire here.
First times, it has to just be so much shock at the, not De Groot's finest performance at the moment, but we have seen hugely lopsided first sets get reversed into second set victories all tournament long. And here's Sorum again, just such a patient dig.
De Groot, very athletic, getting to those balls. Sends that one to the deep corner.
What are you supposed to do against this guy?
This Dutch team has played 12 matches so far this year. They're 11-1. So we expect they're going to find another gear here, but they're playing the best team in the world.
He reads the game so well, and he just hangs and hangs. You give him an inch, and he will take a mile. I mean, he's just one of the smartest players. And there you see Anders and Christian. It's just that Anders and Christian are on point defensively. They have a really nice read on what De Groot's doing. It's been really the side-out issues for the Netherlands that's been the issue.
Determined to get to the final with as little stress as possible. The jump set.
and De Groot just needed to get into a rhythm offensively. I mean, they went down 9-2, and since then it's been virtually even play. And so De Groot coming into the second set, for all intents and purposes, it is. For De Groot to go into that second to option like that, it's so difficult because the ball has to travel all the way across your body to your right arm.
The dig is there. Nice effort, Boermanns. Huge point there for Netherlands.
How about that?
Well, unfortunately, we won't. We'll just have to imagine the flipper. Here comes the back set. Here comes the attack from Christian Sorum.
There, I don't know what the call was. Boermanns thought that the call was Sorum. He just sees the court too well. If you double up on him, well, it's just not going to work out. And there's Anders Mol. It's sometimes his arm swing, when he really uncorks, when Rob, it's almost violent.
It's just 2 points away from victory here. Let's see if the Dutch can get something going in the right direction here. That's pretty good.
It's a type of block that you're not going to see from virtually anyone else on the entire world. And so to start soft is not that unusual. And wow is correct, Rob.
Only lost one set. That was against the Grimault cousins from Chile. But they are on the verge of losing another. That is called in. 12 serving 20. I don't remember saying that very often. And that is going to do it. Done and dusted for that opening set for Norway's halfway to the final.
And this team, you know, and with Anders and Christian, they've played 10 matches this year, and 6 of them have gone 3. And they have not lost a single 3-setter. And that's what, when you have, they had to forfeit out of 3 tournaments, and they look very healthy. Anders is hitting balls harder than I have seen him hit in a long time. And blocking balls like that, Rob, goodness gracious, gosh almighty.
He's only halfway there, And he comes up and makes that block. They serve it to Groot. And he reads that beautifully.
A lot this week, and on how much I love that back camera angle, because you could see the timing of that defensive move from Norway. You saw how late Christian moved. I think at this level, everyone still gets nervous. That's why we play the game. That's why these guys are in it, because of that feeling. We really feel so alive. And it's just about managing the nerves and having a good relationship with him. And as you can see, Groot, he has settled in, and that is just a beautiful swing. And Groot is... Maybe it's perhaps a Dutch Federation thing, because he runs a set very similar to Alex Brouwer, the other great Dutch hitter, in that they run about 2 feet inside the antenna.
So Boermanns gets a swing at it, and he just smartly sends it to the deep corner.
They don't care who's on the other side of the net. They'll serve Boermanns 21 times in a row if they need to. But Groot had settled in to an offensive rhythm. Might as well just switch it up, go at Boermanns. We've seen Anders. He can block anyone in the world. And Christian Sorum, beautiful fall-away swing. Now, Anders has been named the best setter in the world a number of times by this point. They've traveled the world. They've won everywhere in the world.
And oh, my goodness. He nails the line. Getting thumped pretty good in the opening set. Tough serve. Christian Sorum takes a peek. The dig from Groot. And Small is all over Boermanns.
That shot goes down on every single blocker in the world not named Anders Mol. That's
Go gadget arm.
That's the X factor.
Oh, and then he goes about it in a more standard way, I guess.
That's what we call standard. That's just madness. Look at that block. Are at their finest. This is what happens, and this is one of the smoothest matches I've seen them play this entire season, certainly.
Here's another chance. Christian Sorum. Pokey picked up by Groot. Great dig. Can he get to this? He does with the lefty. Kept alive by Norway. Longest rally of the match. Groot. Boermanns the set. Sorum is there. And Boermanns responds. And it's in. Netherlands. Groot.
Phenomenal beach volleyball. And this is a matchup, Rob, I am so excited to watch this entire season and in seasons to come.
Make a match of this. Block there from Boermanns. And Groot just couldn't fire up the old engine to get over there.
Just makes the game so easy and simple.
Beautifully done by Groot.
He flicks that wrist into the angle. Could have very easily snapped that line, as we've seen him do a number of times.
Like that, snapping it on the angle.
In the bag, but he knew the second he went up for that option that it wasn't the smartest choice.
But then he makes a nice back set, and Christian Sorum finishes off the play.
He has 4 pairs of eyes out there somehow.
Boermanns goes down the line. No, that was my fault. Groot blocked by guess who? The big man, Anders Mol.
Have been spectacular. That one was way outside the body, and Sorum was in the line. That was a total read block by Anders. Now we have a spread block by Anders, just going complete Y-shaped right there, dropping that big left hand to go dig it. It was a really nice read. And here's what I love about Sorum is his response. Perfect. Just perfect.
16 serving 20. They send it at Christian Sorum. He's going to try to finish this one, and he does. This team from Norway is absolutely on fire as they head to the final, against which team we don't know.